number on it. And you click on that, and you'll click on your screen like video thing. It looks like a video.
Mm-hmm.
Pop up more, and you can add like orphan picture thing. And I like Minecraft, so I do this.
Well, thank you for letting me know. Do you want me to change my background?
No, wait, that's not a background thing. What? It isn't a background thing, though.
Oh, is it? Is it something like this? Okay, let me see. Whoops. Okay, my computer is not letting me do that. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's not letting me do that here for some reason. Hi, Alex. But thank you, Ren.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? So we were checking our supplies. Alex, do you have your lesson 5 supplies? Okay. We will need some pennies from home. 2 to 4. If you guys have it, give me thumbs up if you have pennies with you. Okay, awesome. We'll need a pair of scissors and tape. And um, hi, Soren. Hi. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. Do you have your lesson 5 supplies? This today is not the new club. New club is starting from next week. So we'll need this lesson 5 supplies. Today is the last lesson for Bristlebox. Yeah, this is the one. And we will need like 2 to 4 pennies if you have at home.
I got 4 pennies.
Great.
For my piggy bank.
Awesome. And then pair of scissors and tape. And yes, one more thing. Do you all have a pencil? Like a wooden pencil? Regular, this kind of a pencil? Give me thumbs up if you all have a pencil. Okay, pen will work too, but and I want you to check your motor is working or not. So this is check for your motor. Make sure it's working. So in our last lesson, we made animal bots. We talked about animal habitats, ecosystem, how are the different ways animals adapt. We talked a little bit about camouflaging and all that stuff. Let me share my screen with you. 1 second. And okay. We went over these. Okay. did we go over this? I'm not sure, but if not, let's anyways go over it. How did Benjamin Franklin feel about discovering electricity? Raise your hand if you know the answer, or if you have a guess. Alex.
He was shocked.
Yeah, he was shocked.
He
Okay.
did-
And we talked about in our lesson 3 about momentum. Anybody knows what a momentum is? What are the two things momentum depends on? Lucas.
Wait, I think, because the picture on there.
Yes, you're right. Weight is one thing momentum depends on. And what other thing? Remember we made bowling alley, bowling ball? We did bowling. What were two things momentum depends on? Weight and any guesses? So why the bowling ball is heavy? And the other reason bowling ball is able to knock those pins down because of the speed. So the other thing momentum depends on is speed. So if the weight of the ball is more or the speed of the ball is more, the momentum will be more. Okay, what is this? Anyone? You guys, you all have this, Rem.
A motor. I raised my hand up late.
Awesome. Yes, it's a motor. And we talked about animal bots. Okay, what is adaptation? Anyone remembers? Yes, Lucas.
Habitat.
Very good. So adaptation is the kind of changes the animal brings to his body or his surroundings to be able to survive. Now, what do you think this white fox, what adaptation this white fox has brought?
Maybe the Arctic.
Arctic fox,
The whiteness.
the
And
whiteness. Rem, thank you for raising hand. Yes, go ahead.
Well, maybe it's from like a mountain because mountains are sometimes snowy.
Mhm.
Or or any icy place around the world.
Yes, so this is an Arctic fox, and if the only thing that's visible on this Arctic fox is the nose and the eyes, the whole body of this Arctic fox is actually the same color as the snow. So this is his way of camouflaging so that he is not visible to the predators and the prey, right? Okay, do you see this dry leaf? And there is an animal up here. Which animal do you think that is? Lucas.
the second animal with the dead leaf tree.
Yes, and you see that this lizard, this it is in a lizard family, is actually turned himself to exactly the same color as dry leaf so that he or she, whatever it is, it's not visible. Now, what adaptation this mountain goat has done? What do you think? Lucas.
The mountain.
What do you think the mountain goat is adapted? How it is adapted?
So it goes on mountains.
Very good. It can easily climb the mountains without tripping down. So the hooves of the mountain goats are so adapted to this rough terrain that they don't find it hard to go up and down the mountains. So, okay. So you see the different habitats and you see how they are different. Now I'm going to ask, starting from Lucas, which habitat do you think you live in? The first one looks like a rainforest. The second one is a desert. The third one is the grassland. And the fourth one looks like a forest. So let's start from Lucas. Lucas, which habitat do you live in?
The grassland, because I love grasslands.
You live in grassland. Which state are you in?
Colorado.
Colorado. Okay, great. Yeah, it's more like really green, right? In the summer and spring.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Rem?
How are these habitats different? Mm,
Which state do you think you live in? What?
I live in Colorado, Westminster, and
Which
Wow.
habitat do you think is more like the place where you live in out of these four?
Well, there's a few trees. There's a farm, and there's grass. But there used to be like a big flat grass area, but now it's just a construction area
Okay.
because people are trying. They're making like buildings, and we've tried fighting for it for that to not happen because
Mm-hmm.
we don't want it to happen.
Oh, so it's more greener, right? It's not a desert, it's not a rainforest maybe, but it's somewhere between the grassland and the fourth one, right? More greener. Very good. How about you, Alex? What do you think? Which your habitat is more?
In between number 2, number 3, number 4.
Okay, so you,
Right in the middle of all those three.
okay. And how about you, Soren? What do you think?
I know where he lives because he's my cousin.
I probably think the desert.
You do not live in a desert.
I know, but it's the closest.
It's the
Well,
closest.
the closest would be a combination of the rainforest and the forest.
So great. So it's good to look around, like if you go somewhere else in during the summer break, a different state, just to see what kind of state that is, what kind of habitat that is. Is it more greener or it is more desert? Like, for example, I live in Arizona and Phoenix part of Arizona, and my place is actually the second one, the desert. Exactly like this. I have red mountains around me and very few trees, mostly desert trees, and really hot in the summer. Okay.
Sean lives in Florida, so I don't think he would be the second one or the third. I think it's a combination of the first and fourth.
Soren lives in Florida, so it must be more like the first one. It must be more tropical.
He said it was number 2.
Okay, no, it must be Soren. Maybe I think it must be like number one, more like, or number 4, the last one. Now let's talk about today's lesson, which goes on. We will be talking about the topic center of gravity. Let me stop sharing this because okay. What do you think the center of gravity is?
I think the reason you got Sean got confused is because he lives by the beach.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, no worries. Let's move on to the center of gravity topic. And what do you think a center of gravity is? Anybody knows here? What is the center of gravity? Or let's do one thing. Can you take the pencil you have? You see that? Now try to balance this pencil on your finger. You see that in the other camera? I'm trying to balancing this pencil on my finger. Can
And
you?
whatever you balance it is the center of gravity. right?
I didn't hear you, Alex.
Whatever you, whichever point you balance,
Mm-hmm.
put your finger is the center of gravity of the pencil/pen.
Yes, you're right. So try to see where is your pencil's center of gravity.
Or pen in
Is
this
it in the
case.
middle or on the side? What do you think it is? Where do you think it is? Who's gonna answer? Raise your hand if you know the answer. Alex already told me that where whatever point the pencil balances is the pencil's center of gravity.
I
So
was gonna say that it's in the middle.
for you, it's in the middle. Okay. Are you, what object are you balancing? A pen. Very good.
It's sort of off-centered because
Mhm.
cap.
Because of the cap. Very good. Soren, are you trying to balance?
He's eating, so I don't think so.
Okay. Who's going to answer this? Other than Alex. Alex already told me.
Sort of. He probably knows the answer, or maybe he doesn't.
So let's take one more thing, okay? Do you guys see on this other camera, this pencil stuck on a cup? Do you see that? Give me thumbs up. Okay, 1 second. Now I want to balance this craft stick on top of this pencil, okay? Now, where do you think this craft stick will balance? On the middle or on the side? Where do you think? Let me try to balance it. Mm-mm. Okay. So I see that the craft stick is balancing right at the middle, right? Right? Now, if I try to balance this spoon on my finger, where do you think it'll balance? In the middle? Let me try to balance that. Uh-uh. Have you tried to balance a spoon ever?
Yes. I just said randomly.
Oh, okay. So this spoon, I see that it's balancing on, not in the middle, but
Because there's a lot of mass located in the spoon part of the spoon.
that's very right. Awesome. Now I want to share a video with you. Okay. Let me share. 1 second. Okay. Okay. It's an interesting video on center of gravity.
Simple request, Tanis. Get up. Go ahead, get up.
I can't get up.
Yeah, I'm holding you in place with one finger. That's based on a sort of trick based on center of gravity.
Okay, question comes. Why do you think she's not able to get up? Raise your hand if you know the answer. He was just putting a finger on his forehead, on her forehead.
I think it was the center of mass. Wait, no, the center of mass is more by the.
Okay, let's do one trick, okay? I want you all to sit on your chair straight, okay? And get up without leaning forward. Try to stand up without leaning forward. You just stand up.
I've already watched a
Make
documentary.
sure that you don't lean forward. You just stand up straight. Yes, Lucas.
I can actually get up.
You can? Can I see that? Can you sit?
No.
And now stand up. Oh, you lean forward. Your upper body leaned forward.
Well, I stopped gravity for me. Then I just stand it.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's watch this. Let's watch this with this video, okay? Then I'm gonna ask you a
But
question.
before we go into that, here's another one. Here, get up.
Okay.
Come over here and stand. Put your feet against like that, your heels.
I've actually seen this one.
Now, without bending your knee,
Center of mass is
pick up the little red.
Okay. What she's doing is standing right. Can you do that? What she's trying to do? Stand
she's going to fall forward.
so that your feet are right, touching the wall. Okay, just the way she is, and try to touch the ground without bending your knees. And give me a thumbs up if you were able to do that.
I've actually done it before. I'm not going to say the answer.
So Rem is telling he's able to do that. Rem, were you standing while your feet were touching the wall? Just like what she did?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I can't see you anyways. It's your Minecraft background, so
Yeah,
I won't be able to see you.
Disable the Minecraft background.
dude, I can.
Lucas, were you able to do that?
Same way you activated it, except click none.
Okay, so let's watch this video.
Pick it up.
There are two tricks based on center of gravity. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard of it in school.
Okay, what is the center of gravity?
The base of where you're standing or where something is.
Something like that? Well,
Yeah.
maybe we ought to really take a good close look at it so I'm sure you understand it. Here is a block of wood, see? Black.
Mhm.
And here is its center of gravity. It's an imaginary point where gravity seems to be pulling down on the whole block.
Oh, I see.
And I have a string tied to this point at the center of gravity going down here and a weight down here that is pointing toward the center of the earth. It's called a plumb bob. Now, I'm going to pick up the piece of wood that the block's sitting on, and you watch when it starts to fall in
Okay.
relation to the string and the base.
Okay.
Here we go, watch.
It fell.
Okay, you guys saw that? When did it start falling? Now, why do you think it start falling? Lucas.
Because sometimes, like, if I do, like, for example, and it's like standing there, and when you bend it, things down like that, they start falling.
Yeah, and very good, Lucas. That's a good example.
I'm waiting.
Why do you think it starts falling? Yes, Alex.
The center of mass becomes different from the center of gravity.
Okay, so let's watch this video and then
Just
answer.
as the line passes the base.
Right. So something is in balance as long as its center of gravity is supported,
Yes.
and in this case, by the base. Now, you have a center of gravity, too, an imaginary point someplace about there on the other side of your stomach. And how come you're not falling over?
Because my feet are holding me up.
Right. That's your base in this case.
Yes.
And when athletes want to be prepared, not be pushed over easily, what do? They get down like this.
Yeah,
See,
make
they're
their
yeah,
base wider
Base
so
wider.
they can be sturdier so
right.
they don't
So they
get
can't be pushed over as easily.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that you get that idea, go over and sit down in the chair again.
Okay.
Okay. Now get up. Okay, do it again slowly and watch what you do with your body. Where is your base now?
Right where I'm sitting.
Yeah, and where do you want to put it?
On my feet.
The center of gravity is going to change from the chair to your feet. Now watch
Yes.
very slowly. Watch what you do.
I lean over
Yeah.
so I can.
You saw that? When you
I can get out without. I can get up without leaning forward.
so you have to sit with your back touching the back of the chair.
Oh, I can't do that because my feet won't touch the ground.
Oh, okay.
Can get my base, the center of gravity to my feet.
Over to your feet.
Yeah.
Okay, and then sit down again. How come I can hold you in place with my finger?
Because I have to lean over to get up, and
Right.
I can't get up when you're holding me.
Were you going to try this one on?
My brother.
He's 18 though. He has good, strong stomach muscles. Maybe you better
Yeah.
do it like this.
Okay.
And good luck. I hope.
Okay. Yes, Lucas.
How do you change your background?
How do you change your
I
back?
can tell you.
Stop.
So, I
What
can
the
tell you.
Okay.
So you have to download backgrounds first before you change it.
I don't know how to download stuff. I only had to.
Yeah, but how you change it once you download it, you'll see. But it only works on these kind of meets for me. So you go to you know how it says stop video because your thing's on. You'll see a arrow pointing up, and you click on that. Now you're gonna see choose virtual background down under like select a camera. Not under that. There should be like a different option. So then you'll go one down. So it says choose virtual background. You click on that and then it'll show you all your backgrounds and just click on one and you got it.
Okay.
Okay. So I want you to take
don't know.
your
How to download stuff.
I
how
don't
to download. Yeah, you will probably have to ask Lucas, your parents, to download it. Okay. Once you download it, then it's easy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want you to take the robot out, the paper robot. This one. And you will take a pair of scissors and cut out the robot. It doesn't have to be perfect. So something like this. You see it in the other camera? Like this. And give me a thumbs up once you're done cutting. I'm not sure how Alex is going to cut it and he's upside down.
I may or may not have found out how to do something that involves this.
Yeah, it also that's actually the same way you get your background. You just
Yeah, I know.
backgrounds
I
now.
forgot I could do this.
Yeah, so you can so you just need to download your backgrounds now and then you're like
I can wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Am I just jumping from point to point for anyone else?
Yep. Okay, we have 20 more seconds and I want to see whether you cut your paper robot or not. Let me know. Give me thumbs up if you're done. Today is our last class for BristleBots. From next week, the new club starts, flying saucers and homemade catapults. Those who are those who have registered for that class, I'll see you next week.
I have catapults.
You do?
I have catapults next week.
You do? Okay. Then I'm gonna see you, Alex, next week.
And I think so does Soren, possibly. I'm spinning. And
How do you do that?
I'm just spamming mirror my video.
So wait, how do you do that?
This is what I look like. See my head? This is what I look like with a haircut.
Yeah, it's like the download thing, except when you go there, you'll see rotate 90 on your. It has a big screen that shows you.
And the rotate 90
Rotates you.
left corner, and then I'm just flipping myself upside down, then
Yeah, say.
spamming mirror my video.
Okay, I'm not gonna. I don't want to have. If I stop my video, it'll just show the whole screen.
Okay, guys, are we done with the cutting? Alex, can I see yours? Soren? What are you cutting, Rem? Can I have a look at it?
This is what I looked like with a haircut. And this is what I look like without a haircut.
Okay, Rem, I can't see because your background is blocking the image. Yeah, I can't see. Nice, Alex, you look super cute with a haircut. I like it. Okay, yes, I can see now. Good job. Soren, how is it going, honey? Can I see your robot?
Yeah.
Awesome. Those who have already cut, I want you to try to balance that robot on your finger and try to find the center of gravity of this robot. Yeah, Alex.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I want to sleep tonight. I don't want to lose my sleep. Okay. I want to see your robot.
As always, I'm keeping my motor on my drawing machine. So yeah.
And those who have already cut, try to balance that on your finger and tell me whether you were able to balance it. Were you able to find the center of gravity of this robot? Okay, I see that, Lucas. Awesome job, Lucas. Can you try to balance it on your finger and see where are you able to balance it?
Like this?
Yeah, like this, or you can keep your finger straight like this and try to balance it like any way you like.
Like, I'm balancing it.
Yes, you are, right? Try to balance it on the tip of your finger. Yes. So you're able to balance like this. Now, can you balance this robot on the finger like this?
No way I can do this. There's no way I can do that. There's no way.
No way you can do that? Okay. Now, how many of you were able to balance the robot on the tip of your finger? Give me thumbs up. Okay. Rem, were you able to balance it?
No.
Soren, were you able to balance it? Oh, that's nice. So awesome. So Lucas and Soren were able to balance the robot, and they found that robot's center of gravity right now is somewhere near his belly, right? Isn't it? Does it look like? Where is it, Lucas?
Like what are you talking about?
Where is this robot's center of gravity? Somewhere near his belly?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. And you know what? Our sun, the center of gravity is also near our belly. Okay. Now I want you to take 2 pennies and tape it where it's written penny on his hand. So I'm going to tape it too. And give me thumbs up if you're done taping. Awesome. Good job, Lucas. Now try to find the center of gravity. Is it the same? If not, is it somewhere else? Let's see who is able to find the center of gravity after putting the pen.
I did it. I found it.
Awesome, Lucas.
It was the head the whole time.
It's head now. Good job. So,
Okay, I'm gonna stop messing around with this.
yeah. It's the head now. Soren, were you able to find the center of gravity? Can you show me after putting the pennies? Alex, I want to see yours too.
My cup? Or what? Because I have a cup.
What? No, I want to see your robot with the penny, and where is the center of gravity of that robot?
I didn't build a robot.
So you have a robot, this one. You see that on the image, this camera? I want you to cut it. Yes, it's in a bag. Lesson 5 supplies.
I only have 1 penny.
Do you have another penny at home?
Yes, but I only have 1 penny with me.
Okay, if you can get it now, that'll be great. Yes, Rem, were you able to find the center of the gravity of this robot now?
The center of gravity should be higher up.
I can't hear you, honey.
I don't really know.
Okay,
I
yes.
think it's his head.
Can you try to balance it on your fingertip? You can put your finger the other way. Yes. It is balancing, isn't it? Like this. You see that? It's balancing on the tip of my finger.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay. Give me thumbs up if you all tried finding the center of gravity of this robot with pennies. Soren, you did not? I saw that you found it. You want to do one more time? No? Okay. Okay, let's take the bristles out, the brush. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this tag off.
I don't have a tag. And that's how I'm building the robot anyway.
And I want you to put the motor on top. So when you put the motor on top, just look at my other camera, please. Let me put that on spotlight. Okay. So the end with the loop, you don't want to put your motor like this because the loop will come in the way when this rotates. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your motor this way, like this. See that? Whoops. Okay. And tape it. Let me know when you taped it.
I decided this one does look kind of cool. So I'm building it.
Okay. After you taped it, you will attach the paper clip and complete the circuit.
What's a paper cup that goes through this?
What did you say, Lucas? And you will
Open the box. That box there. The one on the very top.
I think I completed the Bristol bot. I taped the motor.
Nothing in there except for bags. Right here.
let me know if you are able to work.
Don't do that.
What's that?
Don't shut up, Lucas.
There's something in there. I want to see.
Oh, great.
My question is, what is the tiny like red and blue and the tiny like bristle thing and the
That's another bot that you can make. Now that's a challenge that you will try at home. The instructions are given in the lesson.
cool? It's like a tinier one of the one we're doing right now.
Yes. So were you able to run your BristleBot?
Yeah.
Lucas, is it working? Okay.
My mom is trying to find a paper clip.
Okay. If you don't have a paper clip, it'll work. You can still work if you attach the wire to the loop that's on the motor. Oh, that binder clip. Okay. Okay.
Binder clip now.
Awesome, Rem. That's good. Now the challenge is that if you put it on a flat surface, this goes in an unpredictable manner. And if you want it to go in a straight line, what do you think you will do? What modifications you will make so that it goes in a straight line? Now that's the question. The hint is it's something to do with the center of gravity.
Boom.
Anyone? What do you think you will do to change the direction of this bristle board so that it goes in a straight line?
My Bristol bot just absolute. I figured out how to work the thing better, and it keeps flinging this off.
If that is coming off, you can put a piece of tape at this pin that is on the motor. I did that. Just tiny piece of thin tape, and then put this white disc. Lauren, were you able to build your bristle board? Is it working? Anyone wants to share? Awesome. Lauren, is it working?
Mine's working, except for what I just told you.
We have 3 minutes if you want to share. That's awesome, Soren. Now I want you to put it on a flat surface, on the table or on the floor, and see how it moves. Does it move in a random pattern or it goes straight?
Mine goes random.
Okay, so if it goes random, I want you to see how will you actually try to make move in a straight line. What will you
I
do?
don't want it to go in a straight line.
Okay, that's good. But if you, let's say if you want to, what will you do?
You will. Mine kind of. I don't know.
So
Oh, realign the motor.
if you change the center of gravity by attaching, like taping some pennies or washers or other coins on it at various locations, you can test that whether it moves in straight line. Yes, Lucas.
It's not working.
Motor is not working.
The tape broke it.
So Lucas, you see that your brush has a loop here. You don't want to put your binder area near the loop. So you see that I put it on the other side so that when it rotates, that doesn't come in between. You see that?
Oh.
Yeah. So you have to flip
On
it.
the other side.
Yes. So flip it and put it on the other side, so that the loop doesn't come in between when it's rotating.
I added a design. I added an eye on the bottom, making it see what's under there. And then I added a light as a penny.
That's awesome. Do you want to share? Shall I put you on spotlight? Okay.
I'm gonna turn my backdrop.
Okay.
So I made like a cool design. Like I made it look like it can see underneath. And then there's a light under there. I'm still working on other things, like other lights, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks cool.
It looks super cool. I like it.
Mine sort of works like a grenade
It does.
because you know it's gonna fly off and you don't want it to hit you.
So you can change the center of gravity of this robot by putting some pennies or washers on different locations and see how it moves. That way you can improvise this robot. Okay, we have 30 seconds if anyone wants to share anything. Otherwise, if you have any question, please raise your hand. And if not, I will see you next week if you are in the next new club, the flying saucers and homemade catapults. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good week. Bye. Bye, Lucas. Bye, Soren. Bye, Alex. Bye, Rem.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I want to hear a Bristol block going.
I can
Bye.
hear that. Have fun.